Welcome to another episode of last week's Comics Today. I have a small stack because the end of July was one of those stupid fifth week Wednesday things, whatever. So it's a small stack. I think next week is also going to be small. I don't know. My pull list is all out of balance now. But anyway, we're going to start this week with Sanction. This is issue 3 of 5, I believe. And I'm pretty surprised. It's an awesome cover, by the way. Pinocchio. And here's why I say I'm surprised. Because the investigation is underway. These two guys here, and as I suspected, his girlfriend was not a victim of the serial killer. But by the end of this, they have found the serial killer. And so, like, I don't know. Where's the story going? There is a subplot as far as the detectives go and figuring out who is trustworthy and who is possibly against the state. So, like, this guy especially, his coworkers and superiors are questioning really both of the main characters, but him more so than the other guy. This guy here, they're like, he's sort of the molder of the series, I guess. So he's got these weird ideas that tend to be correct, and this guy isn't so much Scully as just trying to cover up everything. He's like, nah, there's nothing to see here. It's weird, and I don't know where it's going. It is still interesting. I'm still enjoying it. It's just I can't tell where it's going. So here they found this cabin in the woods where the serial killer is, and like, there's still 2 more issues, and I have no idea what's going to happen. But I'm enjoying it. It's a good mystery, kind of. Nah, I wouldn't say it's a thriller, but it's a good mystery. Grommets issue 3, and this is another series where I don't know where it's going. It was an extremely entertaining first issue, and then issue 2, and now issue 3. All of it's excellent. It's just I don't know as far as like character or story arc where any of this is going. There are our 2 leads, and these 2 guys here on the cover. Not so much this guy, although he is a lesser character. It's just the story of them. It just seems to be random misadventures, and that's fine, especially for the first 2 issues, as it's I don't know. It's good. I'm enjoying it, but I would also like to have some sense of where it's going, and I don't have that. And I would say in this case the art is better than the story, which is rare for me because I'm usually a huge fan of Remender. It's just I need a story hook. I am more writing oriented than I am art, and I don't know where it's going. That's minorly frustrating, but it is still great. I'm still enjoying it. It's just I don't think. Hopefully it ends well. I'm hoping that it ends well. I will trust for now in Remender that he knows what he's doing. There is this similar simmering plotline regarding the one kid and his grandpa. This stuff here going on, so like that's hilarious, and the art's great. It's just what am I supposed to be getting out of this? I have no idea. Saga issue 67. For some reason I thought this was issue 69, which was solicited as the sex issue, and I'm flipping through this and 0 sex happens, and I'm like, that's weird, but it's because I'm wrong once again. Anyway, based on conversations I've had, nobody remembers what happened in the previous issues because it has been another huge gap since a previous issue. So I'm not alone in that, and it is good. It's entertaining, but it's another one of those series where whoever's reading the collected edition once this is complete is going to have a far superior reading experience to anyone that's trying to follow it on a monthly basis. Because, anyway, it's going to take, I estimate it's going to take like another 6 years before the series completes, because, and that I feel is conservative, given the gaps between arcs, but like I don't know. I love the series. It is frustrating though trying to keep track of things over such a huge span of time. I have my limits, but it's great that it's back. I will enjoy it until it goes on hiatus again, inevitably, but I am enjoying it. It's Fiona Staples' art, again, incredible. Writing's great. It's just, I wish it were an actual monthly book. There's this guy. Yeah, I don't want to show too much, but it is great. I will say that. However, there is this just underlying, when is it ever going to be done? Why can't I remember things that I should remember? Because it's frustrating. That's all I'm saying. Here's an odd one for me, something out of the back issues. This is Wolverine, The Jungle Adventure by Simonson and Mignola. And I saw this on the Ink Pulp live stream, I think. Mahfood was showing it off, and I'm like, that looks interesting. The cover does somewhat spoil things, because Apocalypse doesn't show up till nearly at the end, and there's a minor mystery. And there's this amazing opening sequence with these guys and this lighter, and Wolverine just walks up and he's like, thanks, bub. It's good times. And there's always a woman, so that's her there on the cover. And Apocalypse, I do think less so on the cover here than on the interior, but there is a sort of a Hellboy aspect to the way he's drawn, with this huge upper body and smaller than usual legs. Let me see. There's a great shot, kind of like this shot here. Smaller legs, but huge upper body, which I guess is true of Wolverine as well. But yeah, it's good. And then the real spoilers is it's not actually Apocalypse. It's a robot, and then we get some amazing robot stuff. I mean, look at that panel. So it's a very fun, odd throwback for me. I don't ordinarily read older stuff. I do on occasion, and this is one that I enjoyed. Simonson, Mignola. I loved it. The art, I think, is spectacular. I do especially love this cover art. Like, I'd take a print of that. Holy cow. Colors on that really pop. Just compositionally, that's great too. Anyway, yeah, this was fun and interesting, and I'm glad that Ink Pulp makes some good suggestions. But I got this, and lastly, the Major came out. I think this is a week or two ago, but I didn't ask for it until I think it was already out. Anyway, I got the Major. This is from Moebius, and I was super interested. I am a fan, as I think most people are, of Moebius, and the concept behind this and the time span that it took to get out. I'm very curious to jump into this. I am trying to finish one other thing before I get to this, but I will maybe possibly do a video on it, depending on, I don't know. But the Major. This is from Dark Horse, I believe. Yep, Dark Horse. So if you're a Moebius fan, grab this as well. And that is very shortly my entire pull list for the week. So, pick of the week, I'm going to give to... Oh, I shouldn't. Despite everything I just said, I'm going to give it to Saga. That feels wrong. Feels wrong. I did enjoy it the most, but it also is, honestly, the most frustrating of these. Yeah, that's odd. I enjoyed them all, but, you know, go digging through some back issues, too, because you never know what you're going to find. And in order to do that, you would have to stop in at your local comic shop, which is where I get all of my books. So if you don't know where yours is, you can use this URL to find the one closest to you. Thanks for watching.